Wi-Fi password so she can get on. So apparently I'm super annoyed right this second. Hang on just a second. All right, sorry, Miss Robinson. We're waiting on Mr. Jackson. Is he in custody or out?
He is in custody. He's in Division 1.
Okay.
And I do have all the discovery. It works. Thank you, Miss Simona, so much for that. And
Oh yeah, okay. Now, well, while we're waiting on him, do you wanna, if you've got all the discovery, what are we gonna do?
set it for an exam in person, please.
Okay, is the date that I just gave, what was the date I just gave? I think it was June the 16th. Oh geez, guess I didn't write it on the file. Hang on one second. Miss Robinson,
Yes.
oh no, actually, never mind, because this is a special. So, Miss Simona and Miss Robinson, can we do it on May the 25th?
Judge, I am out of the office that entire week, unfortunately.
Well, you're not making me happy.
And then for what it's worth, the following week is a cluster. I mean,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I can work around that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that to you on the week of the holiday anyway, because I've got a short week that week, so it gets dicey. What about the following week? Ms. Simona, at like noon on the 10th of June?
That could work.
Judge, I've got to be in 36th at noon on the 10th. I could do it a little bit later because that one is in front of Judge King and he runs a pretty tight ship in terms of timing.
So do you think that if we set it at when you say a little bit later, what are you
Maybe
talking?
2? Would that be too late?
No, I don't care. We can do it at 2 o'clock on the 10th.
Okay.
Is that good for you, Miss Simona?
We'll make it work. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, so do you need to talk to Mr. Jackson, Miss Robinson?
No, I don't actually. We are up to speed.
Heather, is there any way that we can let the jail know that they don't have to get on? Oh yeah, we have DEPA in custody too, but yeah, so I'll let them know if you've got other stuff to
Not so
do.
much because the people aren't there to sign them, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, got it. Okay, I guess that's fair.
Do you need us to put this on the record, Judge? Any of this, or are we on the record?
We're on the record.
Okay.
Okay, so June 10th, 2 p.m. And this will stay with you, Judge Green?
It does stay with me, correct.
Okay.
And
Okay.
when Mr. Jackson, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I've got to have a conversation. I've got DEPA, I've got another defendant anyway.
Mhm.
So I'll go ahead and when he gets on, I'll talk to him, Ms. Robinson.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, thank
Is
you.
that it for you, Miss Simona?
No, Judge, I have one other matter that's, it's a co-defendant, Melissa Bowman Daniels.
And
Mr. Parker is the attorney. And I see him.
good morning, Mr. Parker. And do we have Miss? Oh, yes, we have Miss Bowman. Did you say that's a co-defendant on this case?
Well, there is a co-defendant on this case, Judge, that we have been trying to locate him. As of last week, we got the MSP kind of special task force that goes out and we think he's intentionally trying to evade us, pick him up. So we're hoping that that's going to happen in the next week or so. I can't predict, but we've got other forces there trying to us outside of Huron Township PD.
Well, let's just do this case right now. People
Okay.
versus Melissa Bowman Daniels. Mr. Parker?
Good morning, NDS Detroit by James Parker on behalf
Good
of my
morning.
client, Daniel Bowman.
Do you, Miss Gillis, you have to mute yourself, please. And what's the status of this case?
Well, I think the people were trying to explain to you in terms of what they are asking for in terms of they want to have the co-defendant catch up to this case.
Thursday or Friday.
I have
Well,
no
wait,
objection to that.
Alvin Solomon.
That way,
Chief
if we-
Justice Simon.
If we hold an exam,
to
Judge, our witness is 16 years old, that she testifies at one time, these are acts that are contemporaneous with one another as to both of these individuals. So she's not in custody. I think discovery's been shared with counsel, so maybe give us a few more weeks to come back for another PCC, or if you want to give us an exam date and see how that works, whatever the court prefers.
Well, if you're not ready, I'd rather give you an adjourned
Sure.
PCC date. Let me,
Yep.
let me pull up, hang on just a second. You wanted a couple weeks out?
A couple of weeks to make sure that I'm hoping that they've got him. It's the task force that does this kind of work, so they're telling me we're gonna have him. It's just a matter of time.
Do you want me to go out 2 weeks to May the 26th?
Can we do the following week, Judge?
Yep,
Just that week is
June 2nd?
June 2nd.
Yeah, does that work for you, Mr. Parker? At
Uh,
8:45?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, certainly if we do it at 8:45, that'll be perfect.
And that's with that'll be with Judge Oakley.
Okay, then.
Do you understand, Ms. Bowman?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Judge,
so,
I'm sorry to do this to you as you give me this. I think I have a live exam that day.
Oh, the new one.
well, you picked the date, I did.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is it always on a Wednesday, Judge?
It is always on a Wednesday.
Can we
Any
just
chance
do,
the
can we just do
following-
that at 8:45? I have an exam day too, but mine doesn't start till 11. So
What
all
time
we're
does your
doing is
exam
coming
start,
on.
Ms. Simona?
So I've got a couple of PCC matters in the morning, and then I've got an exam that's at 11 o'clock.
But if you're on at 8:45 with Judge Oakley, he'll do it then.
Well,
Yeah. There's no way we can move it to the 9th by chance?
I can do it, we can do it the 9th at 8:45, if that's what you want to do.
Is that okay?
I
with you,
do
Mr.
have a 9 a.m. at 36 on that date. So that's gonna be tight for me. I mean,
I guess I could move it out a month to the 16th at 8:45.
that'll be a good date for me.
The 9th is a live matter for you, Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Ms. Simona, come on, I got a
16th
lot
would
of
be
cases,
perfect.
I gotta figure it out.
16th would be
16th.
perfect.
16th it is then, Judge.
All right, I'm trying to be accommodating,
I
but,
appreciate that very much.
we gotta go. And that'll be back in front of me on the 16th. Okay, so Ms. Bowman, you're gonna come right back here on the 16th of next month, okay?
June 16th, 8:45.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, you're all good for today. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you,
We're
Judge.
finished,
Thanks,
Ms.
Ms.
Bowman.
Simona.
I'll call you.
Thank you.
Yep,
Take care.
yep. We have, Mr. Bailey on, Mr. Rockhind, are you here?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty good. What's the status on Bailey?
I wanted to talk to whomever the prosecutor is for a moment. Is that possible?
It's Miss Gillis. I'll put you in a breakout room with her.
Thank you.
You know what? The rooms are closing out, so, Mr. Montgrady, so give me just a second. Mr. Montgrady on Reed, what are we doing?
Yes, Judge, I'm requesting a preliminary exam. Mr. Reed is in Calhoun County Jail, so it's gonna have a Zoom exam. Requesting digital discovery.
Request what?
Digital discovery. I have
But I
received,
won't set an exam unless all discovery is done, so,
all right. Well, then can we have an adjourned PCC maybe within a week or
I
APA?
can do a week. Miss Gillis, what's your status on getting her the digital?
What case, Judge?
Reed.
Yes.
Should have been.
It would be May 19th, and since he's
Got
in
it.
custody, it'd be at 8:30, Mr. Montgrady.
All right.
Okay. Have you gotten any discovery? You got paper?
Yes, I have received paper.
I will call Nays and have him upload ASAP.
All right.
So just set it out a week or two.
Let's just do
One week with Judge Martin, May the 19th
at
at
8:30.
8:30, because he's in custody.
Perfect. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good day. Thanks, Mr. Montgrady. You don't have anything else, right?
That's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, and then Calhoun Jail, Mr. Reed, you're all set. We'll see you next week, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
And then, Mr.
Judge.
Rockhind, you wanted me to put you in a breakout room with Miss Gillis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and hit join.
Thank you.
Mr. Farina, what case are you on?
Oh, I'm Joe Nays.
I'm on Mr. Abe Saad, Your Honor.
The video.
You're on
I
what?
want this.
Miss Gillis, can you please hit join and go in with Mr. Rockhind? I apologize. I apologize, counsel. What case are you on?
Mr. Saad, S-A-A-D, Abe, Abraham, first one, name,
You know, what time is that, Sadat?
9, I
Oh,
think 9.
I see it. I got it.
We still need discovery on the 911 tapes that we've been waiting for.
This is just a misdemeanor, correct?
Yes, I believe so. Assault and battery.
Let me pull it. Hang on one second. Did you ask, has it been set before? Did you ask for discovery?
I did. I sent a FOIA request and I sent a discovery request out. I've not received it
Well,
as yet.
yeah, let's wait for Miss Gillis then, because I
Sure.
don't, obviously, I'm not familiar with what's going on. I just have that it was adjourned. That I adjourned it, it looks like maybe from last week, I don't know. All right, let's hang out for a second until she comes back from the breakout room, counsel.
Certainly, Judge. Certainly, Judge.
Mr. Bailey, let's get back to you. Your attorney, is in the breakout room, so we're good. Mr. Roeder, what time is your case set at?
It was, 8:45, I believe.
Oh, are you, Accurate Installation?
Yes, Accurate Installation the last time we were with you, she said, once I got my plate redone accordingly, she would dismiss both tickets.
Yeah, I remember. If we put it over for that, and, did you do that?
Yeah, I got pictures if you want to look to see it.
Perfect. Yeah,
There's the plate, there's the registration.
perfect. All right, I'll dismiss them. You're all set.
Thank you very much. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Burkett, who are you here on? Mr. Williams, I got you checked in. We're waiting on your attorney still.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Dotson. Mr. Dotson, Ms. Belcher, I have Mr. Dotson's case. I don't know if there's an offer from the prosecutor. I take it you probably don't know either.
Nope. She usually doesn't write them ahead of time.
No kidding. Don't even get me started. Ms. Gillis, I have Ms. Belcher on Mr. Dotson's case, which is blood alcohol 0.17 or above. Does the people have an offer?
Dotson. Misdemeanor?
Yes.
Hold on. Could be in the result file. Is it OWI2 or
It's a high BAC.
Yeah, 0.17 or more.
oh, I got it. No, that's Passad. Is it the first or the second though?
It doesn't say. It just says BAC 0.17 or more. It's at 9 o'clock on the docket.
Oh, because they wrote it as a ticket. That's why.
Gotcha.
I got to know what the blood alcohol. If it's under 0.20, I can offer impaired. If not, I can offer first.
Okay. Well, I'll speak.
But I
with
have
Mr.
to have the result.
in a breakout room. And I said, I'll just speak with Mr. Dotson in a breakout room, get his contact information, get a discovery order signed, and then we can come back if you don't have the paper.
Well, we won't have paper discovery because this sometimes they write it as a ticket and I don't have anything.
Well, they have to have something with the blood alcohol content.
Right, they will, but they don't. Oh, maybe we might have a ticket. I can look back and see if we do, but you can ask for paper discovery. I'll see
Ms.
if-
Belcher, the blood came back. It's a 0.216.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're
just a
welcome.
first.
Do you want a breakout room with him?
Judge, please.
Ms. Belcher, do you want a breakout room with him?
Yes, Judge, please.
Mr. Dotson, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the court-appointed attorney, okay? Oh, you know what? Can you hear me? You know what? I thought I spoke to you before. Your volume's messed up now. Mess with the volume for a minute, Mr. Dotson, and I'll get back with you. Mr. Rockheim, did you get a chance to speak to Ms. Gillis?
We did. I think at this point, Judge, we're going to need an exam date.
Do you have all your discovery?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay, just making sure, because when I give a date,
I know.
June
I
the
respect that.
16th, June the 16th at 1:30.
Judge, I can't do June 16th.
Because,
I have a sentencing. I think it's going to be a complicated sentencing that day. So I'm not available that day.
June 23rd at 11:30.
Will that be in person or via Zoom, Your Honor?
That's your call, counsel.
So my client lives in, can we do this? Is there a way that we could set it what's the best way to set it? And then I just want to talk to him. He lives in Illinois, and it may be easier for him to do it via Zoom as
Oh,
opposed
do
to
you
him
want me to
having to,
put you in a breakout room with him to talk to him about it?
for a minute, if you don't mind, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
no,
I
no,
just need a
no
minute.
worries. And even if you're gonna do it by Zoom, I don't know what time your sentencing is on the 16th, but if we didn't do it until 2:30 on the 16th, I'm sure you could do it by Zoom by that time. Or the 23rd. Let me put you in a breakout room with him.
Thank you.
Mr. Bailey, you're gonna go ahead and hit join.
Okay.
And Mr. Rockheim, you're just gonna have to rejoin.
Okay.
Mr. Jackson, good morning, Mr. Jackson. How are you? Can you unmute?
Good morning.
Good morning. Your attorney and the prosecutor, Ms. Simona, was on, they were both on this morning right before you got here. We set a live exam date that you're gonna be brought in person to have an exam in this matter on June the 10th, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you're all set for today, and I will see you on June the 10th, okay?
All right. Okay.
All right, thank you. And then officers in the Division 1, do you guys have Andrew Deppa? Miss Belcher, can you private chat Mr. Dotson and get a phone number for him, and maybe you can call him and see if you can't figure something out. Okay, perfect. All right, Mr. Burkett, jumping back to you. Do you hear me yet? Nope, nope, nope. Miss Gillis, Mr. Farina is on Abdul Assad. He said that you didn't send him the discovery from last week. Are you there, Mr. Farina, or are you on another case?
I'm here, Judge. I'm waiting for the
Okay.
911 calls.
I apologize, what'd you say?
I'm waiting for the 911 calls, Judge.
Okay, Miss Gillis, unmute yourself, please. We had adjourned this from last week. You were supposed to send him the 911 calls. He said he didn't get them.
For Saad?
Todd, it's a misdemeanor case. It's set at 9:15.
I will reach out to the OIC, but I'm gonna have Miss Moore call right now. Yes, that's the best I can do. I can only tell them to do it. I can't do it for them.
Yeah, but I can dismiss it if they're not going to do it.
Right, and they have been dismissed by other judges, and I just refile, so. that's-
Well, except that, you can't expect them to just wait. But are you gonna make a phone call so he should wait, or should I adjourn it 1 or 2 weeks?
She's gonna go call right now if you wanna wait.
Mr. Farina, you wanna wait a minute?
We'll wait, Judge.
Well, actually, and then, that's fine. We'll wait a minute then. Back on Bailey, Mr. Rockheim, what do you think?
Can we set it for, a Zoom? We'll set the hearing via Zoom, and then can I let the court know by Friday if we're gonna do it live? Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Heather, will you make a notation?
Whoa. Is it still gonna be the same date, 6/23?
It's gonna be 6:23 at 1 o'clock regardless.
At 1 o'clock?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're leaning towards a Zoom hearing right now.
Or never
because he's
mind,
in-
I apologize. Not 1 o'clock, 6:23 at 11:30.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said 2:30 before.
Well, no, I said that I would do it on the 16th at 2:30. You said you
Oh.
weren't available on the 16th.
I'm not available on the 16th. So,
So it's 11:30 on the 23rd.
okay.
And then you can let us know if it's gotta be live, but I'm gonna make it that it's by Zoom, but send an email to Heather if you're gonna make it live.
Judge, can we do the 30th? I have nothing on the 30th.
No, I cannot do the 30th. I only have 2 weeks in a row. I can only do the 16th or the 23rd. And Miss Gillis, they don't let us have if it was a special prosecutor, I could set it any day of the week you want. With Miss Gillis on all of the regular state felony cases, they only do, and she's booked
Okay, Your
with
Honor.
another
Well,
judge,
11 or 11:30? Was it 11:30 or 11?
11:30.
Okay, Your Honor.
And then let Heather know by the end of the week if you can't do it then. Or if
We'll
you're
do
gonna
that.
do it, if you want to do it live.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're all set. Mr. Bailey, you're all set for today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep,
Thank you.
Take care.
thanks.
Bye.
You too.
Your Honor, could you try putting me in with Mr. Dotson so I can play around? He's not responding to my chat messages, so I might be able to get a message.
Well, I can do that, but I don't know that he'll join. Mr. Dotson, can you hear me? We don't know.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Don't join, Leanna, till we see if he does.
Of course.
Oh, he did, so go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Good morning, Miss Robinson. Why are you back?
Hi, because I looked at the docket and realized that exam that I'm close up against on yours with is at 12:30, not 12. So I just wondered if maybe we could do 2:30 instead of 2. I don't know if that's too late in the day. That's on.
Oh, I don't care. On the 10th? Oh, but can you get a hold of Miss Simona?
Yeah, I can let her know. It sounded like she was going to be flexible, but yes, I can reach out to her.
2:30 on the 10th is fine.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
Have a
right,
great
have
day.
a great day. You too.
On Jacoby Williams, Mr. Kearney, I think I saw you.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I see you, Mr. Williams. I thought I had your attorney join, but I don't see him. Mr. Jadala, what are you here on?
I have a Kunde Shadipo.
Yep. I don't think, are you expecting him?
I texted him. I hope so. I'll text him again.
He's not, I don't know if he's one of the people that are joining without an identifier, but we'll see. Mr. Burke, what are you here on?
I'm here for Mr. Jeffrey Dotson, and I just contacted him to see if he's on currently. I did speak with him yesterday.
Okay, yep, I don't see him here right now. Mr. Parker, what are you here on?
I have Miss Myers. I just talked to her. She said that she was clicking on. Miss Myers?
I'm here.
Okay,
Oh,
then.
okay,
Your
there we
Honor.
go. On Miss Gillis, People versus Angela Myers. What's the status of this case, Mr. Parker?
Your Honor, today's time and date set for adjourned PCC. We're going to waive our exam. We're going to send this case down to Detroit.
Is that correct, Miss Myers?
Yes.
You understand by waiving that you're giving up your right to have testimony taken whereby the prosecution would have to prove probable cause that a crime was committed and probable cause to believe that you were involved in the commission of that crime?
Yes.
The defendant and her attorney having consented by Zoom, I'll bind the defendant over the arraignment on the information will take place. I have no calendar in my new office, so hang on just a second. Will take place 2 weeks from today on May the 26th.
May
Very
26th.
good.
On May the
Yep.
26th. And I don't know what time, so you'll have to be in touch with Mr. Parker, okay?
We've been in touch, Your Honor. I'll get in contact with her, let her know the exact date and time.
Perfect, and then your bond is continued, okay, ma'am?
Very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
You're welcome, have a good day, you're all set.
Okay, goodbye, Mr. Parker. Thanks again, honey.
Thanks,
No
Mr.
problem.
Parker.
I'll call you.
All right, thank you.
Miss Belcher on Mr. Dotson.
Yes, Judge. We got closed out of the breakout room, but I think I have enough information from him. His audio was connected when you put me in the breakout room. So now I just need to speak with Miss Gillis.
All right, Miss Gillis, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. I'm gonna move you, Miss Belcher, to, or actually, you were kicked out. Where'd you go? I'm gonna move you to 2, Miss Belcher. All right, remind me again, Mr. Jadala, who we're waiting on for you?
Your Honor, Shadoko. I have called the number provided. to me.
Okay, that's
called
right.
Yeah, I've called the number provided to me, Judge. There's no answer. I did send a text. I didn't get an answer either. I don't know if he's logged in under one of those other names, but so far I've had no reply from him. I'm using the
Okay,
number.
okay, yeah, I
using
mean,
the-
as soon as we can get his attention, yeah, let me, Mr. Burke's never responded, Heather. Raymond
Yeah,
Burke.
this is Mr. Burke. I'm here for Mr. Dotson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I was thinking Raymond Burke. I just put
Oh,
Mr.
okay, too
Dotson
bad.
in a breakout room with the court-appointed attorney. I apologize.
That's okay. I think we may have sent in our appearance before we had a case number.
You know what? I'm gonna stick you in that room with them.
Okay.
Just hit join. Thanks, Heather. My mistake. I kept looking at Raymond Burke and wasn't thinking. Mr. Kearney, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Pretty good. We have Mr. Williams, who was early this morning. And so he was the first person here at 8 a.m. And there he is. I don't have Miss Gillis on, but that's okay. I don't care. What's the status of this case, Mr. Kearney?
Well, Judge, we're here for a prelim today in addition to a PCC.
No, you're not. Oh, you might be here. Oh, wait a second. No, it's just set for a PCC. I'm not.
There are 2 cases, Judge.
Yep, 2 cases. Both of them are set for PCC today. You can't possibly, I have 40 something cases this morning. It couldn't possibly have been set for an exam, Mr. Kearney. Not
Understood.
possible.
It was set on March 24th. The last time we were here, we did set a
And
prelim for today.
actually, on March the 24th, I set a live exam for last Wednesday on May 5th at 2:30 in the afternoon.
That's correct, and I was here.
And then Heather wrote a note on April 28th that said cancel exam.
Oh yeah,
set
this
for
is what.
PCC.
Yes. I remember this now. We had this conversation last Wednesday. All right, so given that I don't have digital discovery for the 2021 case, I do have complete discovery on the 2020 case.
So do you want me to, okay, so the 2021 case, you need discovery. In the other case, you don't. Do you want me to adjourn it a couple of weeks for discovery then?
That would be helpful if you can get Ms.
I can give you, do you want to go out You want to go out 2 weeks?
Let me check my schedule. 2 weeks would be bad. If you could give me a Monday, I could do that, or any day. that's
We
not
don't do
Wednesday.
Mondays. All PCCs are on Wednesdays.
Understood. Then the next time would be the 2nd of June that I have available.
I can do June the 2nd with Judge Oakley at, you pick, 9:15.
9 or earlier the better.
9 o'clock. So I'm gonna adjourn it. Miss Gillis,
Yes.
I'm adjourning Jacoby Williams for discovery. There are 2 cases set this morning with Mr. Kearney. He has discovery on the December 3rd, 20 case. He does not have the digital discovery on the April 12th, 21 case. I'm adjourning it to June the 2nd with Judge Oakley at 9 a.m.
Okay. Are both
And,
cases out of Romulus? Because I only have one. And the digital discovery was.
They are
settled-
both cases are out of Romulus. We actually we adjourned it to this date and reset an exam that was set to pull the cases together.
And we're adjourning it for PCC, but according to my notes, I sent the digital on 4/28.
On the April 12th case, you couldn't
Yes.
have. The April 12th case didn't happen until April 12th. You couldn't have sent the digital discovery before the case happened.
No,
Yeah.
I sent it on 4/28.
I'm back
I
on.
thought you said 3/28.
No, 4/28.
Mr. Kearney,
Let me check my email and see if that happened.
Right, I talked to Leanna. So what are we doing today?
Mr. Dotson, I'm gonna mute you.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
I can't find other cases.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to let you know, my client is identified as iPhone. He is logged on as iPhone.
As iPhone,
I did locate the evidence.com link pertaining to Mr. Williams.
so what do you want to do?
So we could probably set both exams then.
Then I can set them on June the 16th at 1:30.
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning. Hold on, sir. I'm
Dotson.
doing another case. Please just wait your turn.
Sure will. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Kearney, is that good? June the 16th at 1:30?
Yes.
Mr. Williams, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna set this for a live exam on June the 16th at 1:30. Okay? That means you're
Okay.
gonna come over to the court on that day.
Okay,
Do you
yes,
understand?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Did you get that date, Miss Gillis?
Yes, June the
On both
16th at
cases,
1:30.
got it?
Both cases.
Got it, with me. All right, you're all set, Mr. Kearney, unless you have anything else. And Mr. Williams, you're all set for today also. Mr. Kearney will be in touch with you, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Burke, on behalf of Mr. Dotson, what are we doing?
Oh, we're seeking an adjournment to permit us to get the discovery in this case.
Ms. Gillis, did you inform Ms. Gillis of the change? You got a file. Yeah, we don't have the appearance, but we moved this week, so it's been a little bit trying.
Okay, we can refile that.
Yeah, or Heather, did you get it rid of? Can you send it in the chat to Heather? Mortsfield, H. Mortsfield. She's my imaginary friend, so.
Okay.
You send her. How much time do you need? Actually, I have a June 9th at 9:45 with Judge Oakley. That should be more than enough time.
Yes, that'd be great.
All right, Miss Gillis, did you get that? You've got to send on Dotson, you have to send him the discovery.
Yep. Can't find it at least.
All right, you're all set. Mr. Dotson and Mr. Burke, have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And then Mr. Jadala, do you think you see your client?
He tells me he's identified as iPhone.
I don't
Like,
see anybody with that identifier.
when I look at participants, I
Oh,
saw.
I
on
see you. I got it. And what is his name, Mr.
Your Honor,
Jadala?
Shadopu is the last name, SHODIPO, set for a final pretrial today on an assault and battery.
Okay, yep, I see him. Can you hear me, Mr. Shadopu?
Shodapo, yes, I can.
Perfect. Akintunde Shodapu, Mr. Jadala, on behalf of the defendant.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Jadala, P62186. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a final pretrial. I'm not sure if the prosecutor is ready to proceed. It was one of the final pretrials where the complaining witnesses had to appear, Judge.
Yep. Ms. Gillis, have you had contact with the complaining witness in this case? Or the officers on? I'm pretty sure, Detective, are you there? Are you on this case?
Hey, good morning, Judge. This Detective Nace, I apologize. Which one was this?
This was on Shadapu.
No, but I don't believe that is an airport case.
It actually is an airport case, but
It
it's a
is?
misdemeanor.
Oh, my apologies.
No, that's okay. Ms. Gillis, you were, OIC was to subpoena the victim to appear today. You're muted, Ms. Gillis.
No, I didn't say anything. I just, I want to see if Detective Nace, do you have anything on it? It's your
I don't have
case.
anything on the docket. I'm looking at our docket right here, and I just don't see that.
Well, I mean, the reason you don't see it is because you weren't doing the misdemeanors. Ms. Gillis was told to inform you last week, and apparently she didn't. Mr. Jadala, do you have a motion?
I make a motion to dismiss for.
It's dismissed.
Thank you, Judge.
You're all set. Mr. Shadapu, you're all set.
Thank you.
On Abdullah Saad.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Farina. Do you have Mr. Saad with you?
I do, Judge.
And this matter was set for today. It was adjourned from last week. What did we adjourn it for?
For the discovery, Judge, the FOIA, to a FOIA as well, but the 911 tapes.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that. Have you gotten anything on that, Ms. Gillis?
No, it's Carolyn Hawkins. We've called her on both numbers that I have and sent emails. So that's all I can tell you.
Mr. Farina, I'm going to do a one-time adjournment to the June 9th at 9:45 with Judge Oakley, and I'll make a notation for him to dismiss the case if you don't have your discovery. Okay?
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you, though, I don't think there is 911 calls because it's such an old case and they weren't requested right away.
Well, we didn't get the served notice until way after the time frame, but there was three 911 calls. We want to make sure over a 2-day period.
Well, then you have to have verification though. I'll do it June the 9th at 9:45 with Judge Oakley.
Thank you.
Okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're all set today, Mr. Farina. Thank you. Mr. Stutt, you're here for Judd Industries?
Yes, Your Honor. If I could speak with the prosecutor offline, we can come to a resolution.
Yeah, I'm trying to find, what kind of time was the case set at?
At 9:15. The name on the case is Kevin Walls, W-A-L-Z.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, got it. I'm looking for Judd Industries and I
Yeah.
can't find it.
Yeah,
Ms.
Kevin
Gillis, I'm
Walsh
gonna
is
put you in a
okay.
breakout room with Mr. Stud.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead and rejoin, Ms. Gillis. Mr. Ferguson,
Yes, good morning, Judge.
good morning. What time is Mr. Ferguson's case set at?
It's 9:15.
At 9:15?
I believe so.
Is it under a different name?
Judge, he's the attorney. It looks like it's Adam Muntz.
Adam
Oh,
Muntz.
oh, I apologize. Thank you. Yeah, it says Gene Ferguson. Yeah, I got it. Adam Muntz. Okay, thank you, Ms. Belcher.
Yeah, I have spoken to Mr. Bresnahan, and I believe we have an agreement on this case. I have an email that's fairly specific from him, but it also indicated that I should be Gillis to work out all the other details.
What do you think your agreement is? Just out of
He's-
curiosity.
He's charged with operating while intoxicated third. It's to be reduced to second, factual basis for OUI. Third, sentence agreement, 2 years probation with Romulus sobriety court.
Yeah, except that, wait, stop, because it's my sobriety court and I don't see anything on this file that we've talked to him or that my sobriety court has accepted him. And Mr. Bresnahan knows not to do that. So I
Okay.
find we do not accept everybody just because the prosecutor's office wants it that way.
Okay. I think he's a
So
good candidate, but I understand.
my first question, has Mr. Muntz talked to my probation department?
No, he hasn't. I was unaware that that was your requirement.
Absolutely. They can't decide who goes into my sobriety court.
Okay, this is Leanne Belcher I'm talking with.
No, you're not muted. Sign off.
Okay, let me do that.
All right, sorry about that, Mr. Ferguson.
That's okay.
I can send it to probation to do a review for, let me make sure I have your client's information right. Actually, we don't have your client's information. Can I get a cell phone number and an email for Mr. Muntz?
Go ahead, Adam.
734-771-1354. Email is apm357@aol.com.
Perfect. My probation department will be in contact with you. I'm going to give you an adjourned date, Mr. Ferguson, back in front of me. And if he's acceptable into our program, then what we'll do is set up a time. We can set up a time before that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm going to adjourn the PCC to 6/16 at 9:30. And then they're going to be in contact with you before then.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Making the notation that they talked to me before June the 16th, not June 15th, so that we can work out something, okay?
Absolutely.
So they'll be in contact with you. They're going to talk to you, Mr. Muntz. Is it
Months.
months?
Months.
And have a discussion with whether you're a candidate for our program or not, okay? All right, then you're all set for today. We'll know before that date, all right?
Okay, have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thanks, you too. Yep, have a good
Goodbye.
day. On Mr. Colehurst with the jail, or Mr. Colehurst, are you here? Oh, Miss Colehurst, I apologize. And we have Mr. Deppa Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let me pull Mr.
Your Honor-
Deppa's case. Do you have all your discovery, Ms. Colhurst?
Your Honor, I do have the written discovery. However, I do not have any digital discovery.
Ms. Gillis on Mr. Deppa's case. And who's the co-defendant on that, Ms. Colhurst?
Your Honor, I have a Brendan Benedict.
Yeah, and Mr.
Brendan?
Rather had all the discovery. We set it for a live exam on June the 16th. Is that date good for you if we set this with that?
I am looking at my calendar now, and the 16th, that would be in the morning, Your Honor?
At 1 o'clock.
I'm scheduled to be on lineup duty that day, 24-hour period of time. And I never know when I'm going to get called for lineup duty.
Right.
I'm on standby all day that day.
I mean, I already set Mr. Rather's case on that day, so I'm not inclined to move it. You know, I mean, I don't know the people, if she's claiming she doesn't have discovery yet, Ms. Gillis.
I have the written discovery, Your Honor, just whatever digital discovery.
Okay, I have to ask you something else, Ms. Colthurst. Are you going to stipulate to the FIP?
Yes, I can stipulate to the prior conviction.
And tell me your email address.
jcolthurst@aol.com. J, the letter J, and then my last name, COLTHIRST @aol.com.
Okay, I'll resend. It's digital, right?
Yes, please.
The bigger problem we have, Ms. Gillis, is that we already have an exam set on the co-defendant, and she's telling me she's not available on that day.
Your Honor, I will try to see if I could switch with another person.
I'd appreciate, if it wasn't a co-defendant situation, you know, I mean, I'd appreciate it if you did. Then I'm gonna go ahead and set this exam, on June the 16th. And Heather, we need a writ on this. June the 16th at 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Division 1, we're all set. Mr. Deppa, I'll see you on the 16th of next month.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And I'll be visiting with you, Mr. Deppa.
Okay, yeah. I'll whenever you see me.
Thank you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thanks, have a good day.
Everyone.
Yep. Mr. Stud on Kevin Walsh, what are we doing?
The prosecutor has agreed to allow us to plead to impeding and pay a fine.
It's a $200 ticket. Can he pay that within 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you're all set. Have a great day. He's got to either pay it live, in person, online, or mail it in, okay?
Okay, you can do it online with the court?
Correct.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Gillis.
Yep, have a good day.
Thanks.
The person with the identifier of Lewis, what are you here for? Luis?
1 second. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yes. I was scheduled for a suspended license, which I already fixed that. I don't know if you see in your
What
end.
time were you, let me pull your case. What time, what's your last name?
Saldana. Searching.
Mr. Saldana? Luis Saldana, I have your file. Yep, it's a driving on suspended. And I see that your license is valid now. Ms. Gillis, is there an offer?
Allowing unlicensed person to drive.
Mr. Saldana, if you plead, the prosecutor is saying if you plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, be a $345 ticket, but it doesn't go on your driving record and you would be done. You can take that deal, or I have Miss Belcher, who's our court-appointed attorney, if you want to talk to her.
Okay. Yeah, it's, just want to see, so it was 300 and what?
$45.
And how much time do I have to pay for that?
I can give you 30 days or I can give you a payment plan.
Can I do a payment plan?
Correct. Do you want to take that deal?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take it.
Is it true that you understand that by pleading to this added count that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice or rights form and you're going to plead guilty to this?
Yes.
And is it true you allowed an unlicensed driver to drive a vehicle you were in on March the 15th when you ran into Michigan State Police?
Correct.
It is a $200 ticket and the state adds $145 for the 345 that we just talked about. Can you pay $50 a month?
Yeah, I can do that.
And you can make more payments if you want. Can I get
Okay.
a cell phone number and an email for you?
Yes. Phone number is 313-399-6873. Email luis91494@gmail.com.
Perfect. We'll send you a payment plan, make the payments, and you'll be done with us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
very much. Have a great day.
You too.
Mr. Kuja, what case are you here on?
Hi, Judge. I'm here on Hussein Al Jailawi.
Calling People versus Hussein Al Jailawi. Did I get that right? Is he with you or is he someplace else?
He's on Zoom, Judge.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, where are you? Speak again.
I'm here. Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, I see you. Could you put your the video on if possible? Miss Gillis on Hussein Al Jailawi. Gosh, I'm tongue-tied this morning. I apologize.
That's okay,
What's the
Judge.
status of this case, counsel?
Judge, today's a PCC. I have discovery. This was a reissue. And so I'm just asking to set it for exam.
June the 16th at 2 o'clock.
Can I have just 1 minute to make sure I don't have anything? Should be
Yep,
fine.
is that live exam, counsel?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Yep.
June 16th. Yes, that's a good day, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna set this for June the 16th at 2 o'clock. And that'll be live. KUJA, just making sure I got counsel, your name written down. Anything else for the record today?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you're all set. We'll see you then.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Dozier.
Yes.
We're waiting on Woodson. Do we have your attorney in here yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. So we're waiting on your attorney. Miss Carson, what case are you on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm standing in for Attorney Ivan Land on Sierra Kimball.
Yeah, Michelle, did we find the Kimball case? Yes, we did. Okay.
Miss
Is Miss
Kimball is-
Kimball on here?
Yes, her device says low, LO.
I've got it. Good morning, Miss Kimball. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. We had difficulty finding your case yesterday. Somehow in the move, we lost you, but we found it. This has been adjourned multiple times. What's the status of this case now?
Thank you. And Your Honor, I apologize. I'm going to have to ask for another adjournment. I was trying to take care of Miss Kimball's cases. We had court today in December because we're trying to get her in the sobriety court.
I agree. And I think that it was, the sticking point was all of the other things.
Right, so we have them all in a row. I just couldn't get 36 District Court before February 20, I mean, for the 21st. I
I'm
did
not-
reach out to the prosecutor's office and explain.
No worries. Do you want me to give you? Let me give you, how about June the 2nd? Do you think that's?
I think that's great. I think I can have everything wrapped up by then.
And then my understanding is that this is one of the cases that we haven't talked to her yet, although I know her name now, kind of because I've seen the file so many times. We haven't talked to her yet in my probation department, but I am pretty sure, Ms. Gillis, this is a case that Mr. Bresnahan, they wouldn't even consider it till she got everything cleared up. So even after June the 2nd, you might have to ask for another adjournment, but at least we'll keep it in the system, okay?
Yeah, Your Honor, can I say one thing?
Absolutely.
June the 2nd is a really busy day for me.
Come back in front of me then on June the 16th.
Thank
Let's
you,
do
Your Honor.
June the 16th at 9:15. Because then I just
Perfect.
keep it in front of me. That's what I had been doing anyway.
Thank you.
Because otherwise it would have been Judge Oakley on the 2nd. So it's
Okay.
better you stay in front of me because I know what's going on with this anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, just so you know, the even if she gets everything
I
else
know.
cleared up, it's a
I know
goofy
that
plea
Gary's
to a
saying that he-
third.
I
Plea to
know
a
that he-
third, and then if she does everything, we'll reduce it to a second. It's like the goofiest.
Well, I understand that there's some challenges in this case. I remembered that. But let's get her with everything else cleared up first. Then we can talk about the dynamics of how this is going to work.
Thank you, Judge. I really appreciate you.
No problem. All right, so let's do June the 2nd at 9:15, or June the 16th at 9:15.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have it.
All right, yep, okay. You're all set, Miss Kimball, then. I'll see you
Thank you
in a
so
month,
much.
okay?
Thank
You're
you. Thanks,
welcome.
Jane.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good day.
So,
Do I have anyone here on Sullivan? Cortez Sullivan? Nope, okay. Talia Flemons.
Turning outside is Roger Freeman. Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Flemons. I see you. I don't know that, have you talked to your attorney?
Yes, he should be on here. He and I text earlier.
Okay, yep, I just see that you were set at 9:15 and it's a little bit later than that. It's Mr. Hasha, right?
Yes.
Okay, just hang out and as soon as I get, let me see if there's anybody. Let's see who's in my waiting room. And we have Woodson on Dozier. So we're good with that. Let's do that one.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Green. Mr. Wood says, Miss Fortier, what case are you here on?
Jeffrey Dozier Green.
no, Darian.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah, no, Dane, that's okay. Miss Woodson, we have Mr. Dozier on here, so we'll do that case first. People versus Justin Dozier.
Good morning, Your Honor. Darian Fortier on behalf of the people, P83359.
And Miss Woodson, do you have all your discovery?
I do not. However, we can set an exam date if I can get discovery within the next 2 days. Given the nature of the charges and the background information I have, I believe that we would be ready to proceed.
Miss Fortier is shaking her head.
I'm shaking my head because I do believe that there's digital discovery. I'm not going to get that within 2 days and be able to redact it for Miss Woodson.
All right, you want me to adjourn this a couple of weeks?
Yes, Judge.
Miss Woodson, I've got. can adjourn it to a couple of weeks to May the 26th at 9 o'clock.
That's perfect.
Do you understand, Mr. Dozier?
Yes.
And that's gonna be with Judge Martin at 9 AM.
Ms.
Okay.
Woodson, is your email on the bar journal?
It is, but I'll put it in the chat too.
All right, if there's nothing else on Dozier, Mr. Dozier, you're all set for today. Thank you. And you'll reappear in 2 weeks. On Valdez Green.
Thank you,
no, we
Your Honor.
don't
Have a great
Miss-
one.
Thanks, you too. We don't have Miss Tieppo yet. Mr. Green, you gotta hang out, but, Miss Gillis. We're waiting on Tieppo, never mind.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mr. Pearl, I'll call you. What are you here on?
I think it's a ticket. I'm really not sure. I was just trying to make sure I was in.
I
the
got
right
it.
program.
Elijah Pearl, we're waiting on Mr. Collins, who's your attorney.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as I'll pull your file, and as soon as Mr. Collins appears, we'll do your case, all right?
Okay.
Ms.
Thank you.
Fortier, what other case are you on?
Al Jalawi?
Oh, gee, that's your case?
Yes, it's DV aggravated abbreviation of stalking.
Yeah, Miss Gillis did it. and I didn't catch it, and I set it for an exam on June the 16th at 2 o'clock.
That's definitely not gonna work, Judge.
Yeah, no kidding. Do you got the attorney's name? Hang on a second.
Sorry, Judge.
No, not your fault, my fault. And your name's on it, and Miss Gillis did it without you, that's my fault. Do you want to try to call the attorney?
Judge, I can do that if you can tell me who the attorney is.
It's Khuja, first name Jamil. And I have a phone number. Yeah, I have a phone number. You ready?
Yes.
313.
Okay.
263-3353. See if he can jump back on.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Oh, yeah, I apologize. Mr. Sobek. Good morning.
Subcheck, good morning.
I apologize. What time is your case set at? Oh, I see you.
10 and he's mine. He did request me ahead of time. I do need to speak with Miss Gillis, or is that the other APA on the screen?
Yep. Elizabeth, I'm sorry, I don't know what your last name is.
Yes, Your Honor. My name's Elizabeth Moore.
Moore. All right. It's cut off on the screen. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Belcher.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Maybe I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss. Actually, you guys are both already there. Just go ahead and hit rejoin. Miss Young, what are you waiting on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on a PCC for Shanice White. I received the order of appointment actually just this morning is when I got the order. Yesterday, I found out that NDS had the case.
Is Miss White here?
The number on the sheet that I received didn't work, and I haven't had a chance yet to have my investigator
You know
try
what?
to find.
She's in the waiting room.
Good. Thank you.
So you want me to put you in a breakout room with her for just a minute, and then we'll do the adjournment?
Sure, thank you.
Oh, wait a second. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Heather's messaging me that she's actually deaf. So we need an interpreter. Did you know that?
No.
Okay. And the interpreter's supposed to be getting on. Heather, can we chat? She's on right now, Miss Young. Is there a way that you can chat her that we're waiting on the interpreter?
Yeah, if she's in this.
Do you see it's Shanice White? It has her name.
Yep, I'll send her a chat.
And Heather's calling the interpreter service.
Okay.
Obviously, the dynamics on this is a little bit difficult. I think, I'm not sure if she is a lip reader at all.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just to get through the dynamics a little bit.
Right. Well, I will send her a chat and then we'll wait for the interpreter and go from there.
Maybe we've got somebody, okay. All right, try to send her a chat. All right, and then, Mr. Hesha, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm really well, thanks. Sorry, I was in Judge Oakley's waiting.
Yeah, no worries. It's not a, what case are you on?
Talia Fleming, Miss Flemings. She's in,
Fleming.
or she was. Yes, there she is.
Yeah, no, she's here. I talked to her and told her we were waiting. What's the status of this case right now?
Judge, we just want to waive the 21-day rule. I don't have discovery yet, so I just need to get that set for PCC maybe in 30 days or so, if that's okay with the court.
No, well, yeah, I can set it out. I need to get the prosecutor back on so that we can get the discovery issue set.
Perfect.
Judge, Mr. Kush is gonna log back on and he does have all discovery, so we should be able to set an exam date. It just would have to be not a Wednesday.
Well, I'm actually, yeah, that's okay. My fault, like I said. Mr. Hesha, we'll wait for a minute.
Who is the APA? I might just be able to email her.
It's Jane Gillis.
Oh, I'll just email Jane and ask her to send me the link. That's fine.
Okay,
If
are you
want to
sure?
run it, also fine.
Then I can adjourn it. I can adjourn it. You want me to adjourn it to June the 2nd at 9 a.m.?
Just one sec. Could we go into the following week? I've got 4 things up at 9 a.m. on June the 2nd.
Sure, June 9th
Yeah, perfect.
at 9 a.m. And that's with Judge Oakley.
Wonderful.
All right,
thank you
then, Ms. Flemings, you're all set for today.
Thank you. You all have a great week.
Thanks,
Everyone
you
have a great
too.
day. Thanks.
All right, we're looking for the interpreter's name is Jeff Olias. And Mr. Kuja is rejoining Ms. Forte, so I will take the hit on this.
Judge, I know the Wednesday docket is super busy. I don't think anybody needs to take the hit on it.
Yeah, Mr. Kuja, I apologize. I set the case and Ms. Gillis didn't object to saying it and me setting it, and so I have no excuses.
That's okay, no problem, Judge.
I do have, I mean, my next date with Ms. Fortier that I have exams on is, hang on just a second. Can you do a May 25th, counsel?
Judge,
I can pick another date, Ms. Fortier, if you want me
Judge,
to.
I'm sorry. Can we pick a different date?
Yeah, no worries. I'm trying to see when I have. Okay, I have a domestic docket in July. I know that's a ways out, Mr. Kuja, but if you don't object, I can do it at 11 o'clock on July 13th.
Let me just see
In
what I have.
person?
I think that it's an in-person.
Yes, Judge.
And that will mean, Ms. Fortier, that I'm not making you come in on a different day.
Yeah, so Judge, the misdemeanor docket's usually over Zoom, but with that being said, July 13th, it might not even be me at that point, so.
You can do it Zoom from here, or whoever else can do it Zoom from here. Miss Gillis comes in every week.
Okay, yeah, there's already things for the rest of the week, so I just.
Would you want me to do it on
Yeah,
a different day? I mean, I can, hold on.
Judge,
Mr.
normally we set my exams on Monday. I didn't know if either of the Mondays I
No,
already.
there is no normal anymore. You might have that up the hall, but I've got you like the 24th and the 25th. I have exams set on Monday and Tuesdays.
Well, right, that's because I have a misdemeanor docket, but the Tuesday exam is a Zoom exam. So what I'm saying is normally my in-person day is Monday. I already have stuff set on the 7th and the 14th of June. I just was wondering if either of those days was one of your days.
No, they're not. Neither
Okay.
one is my days.
Okay,
And I can't do it on either one of those days.
that's fine, Judge. The 13th is fine. Someone will have to we'll just have to figure it out.
I mean, I can pick a different day if you want me to, but it's not necessarily gonna be a Monday.
That Judge, the 13th is fine.
That's of July?
Yep,
Okay, and what time did you say, Your Honor?
11:30.
That's fine for me.
Let's do it at 11.
Okay. 11, I'll be there.
All right, thanks, and you can let your client know.
I'll let him know, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Anytime. Have a good day, everyone.
You too.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thanks. Are you all set?
Yeah, it was just those two.
Okay, great, thanks. Ms. Gillis, are you set on, Ms. Gillis, you weren't on Al Jawali? It was a Fortier case, it was accidentally, so cross that off of your docket for doing anything. It was a special case. And Ms. Belcher, you were in the breakout room on what file?
Robert, the last name is SOB on the screen, CZAK. He's scheduled at 10 o'clock.
Got it. People versus Robert Sobzak.
Good morning, Your Honor. Leanna Belcher on behalf of the defendant. Sir, can you unmute yourself and state your name, please?
Robert Sobchak.
Jane Gillis
Your
on
Honor.
behalf of the people.
I believe the people would be willing to dismiss at this time. Is that correct, Ms. Gillis?
Yeah, we're dismissing the case.
It's dismissed. You're all set, Mr. Sobzak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sir, you can sign off.
We're waiting on an interpreter on White, on Elijah Pearl. I'm waiting on, who am I waiting on, Pearl? Mr. Collins, I thought I saw you here. Yeah, Mr. Collins, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge.
All right, People versus Elijah Pearl. Ms. Gillis?
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Harold Collins, B5805, on behalf of Mr. Elijah Pearl, who is present on the Zoom screen. State your name for the record, sir.
Elijah Pearl.
And do you have all the discovery on this case?
I don't have any of it at this point, Your Honor. This is our first iteration.
I see this. This was just set. Do you have the discovery pack, Ms. Gillis?
I do. It's the old fashioned way with videos. So we're gonna have to figure out how to download those and then send them. We can send them the paper right now. Mr. Collins, is this the same person we had yesterday?
It is, and I need to talk to you briefly about that. I found him and he had an error, so I need to correct that reference situation too.
Okay. The file's already back at the office, but okay. So we'll send paper right now. And then we'll have to figure out a way to, what's your email, Mr. Collins?
My email is collinsharold@comcast.net.
collinsharold@comcast.net. Okay, so, and we'll download the videos this week and send them to you. We're gonna send you paper right now.
Okay.
How much time do you need for an adjournment?
Your Honor, I would say today is the
12th.
12th. I'd like to go out and she's got video coming too, at least 2 to 4 weeks, Your Honor, I would think.
June the 9th at 9:30.
That's perfect, Your Honor.
All right, and that'll be with Judge Oakley. All right, you're all set for today. Mr. Pearl, you're gonna join Judge Oakley in courtroom number 2 on June the 9th. Got it?
Okay, can me and Harold Collins get in the breakout room?
I can definitely do that. Hang on just a second.
And
Oh,
Ms.
and you know
Gillis,
what? And for purposes of arraignment, Mr. Collins, I did it already, Heather. I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty on him, and you waived the formal reading, correct?
yes, Your Honor.
I wrote that on the file, but Heather made a notation to me to make sure that I did that.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
quick
go-
question for Ms. Gillis regarding our Redford matter. How did we get him cleared? He was capious yesterday at that court.
Oh, call that, I think it's 313-387-2590. And
Is that 17th district?
It is the
Yes.
17th district, correct?
I've been calling them and they just keep sending me the voicemail.
if you leave a voicemail, they do call you back, I swear.
I left one last night.
You know, I would say the best thing to do is, if you don't get a hold of them today, is I would walk in there and tell them you mixed up the day, and they'll probably set it aside. They won't lock you up or anything.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Gillis.
If you wait a long time. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Collins, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Pearl. Mr. Pearl, all you have to do is hit join, and you can go in and talk to your attorney. And then you're free to go, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. The person with the identifier of Jim and Steve, what case are you here on?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You gotta unmute yourself, lower left, sir. Miss White, can you see, can you read my lips? Good. We're waiting on the yeah, a little bit.
Ma'am.
Okay, hold on, sir. We're waiting.
Thank you.
Miss White, we're waiting on the interpreter. All right? Uh-oh. All right, it looks like Miss White, Miss Young, there was a mess up with the interpreter, so we're gonna have to give it another date.
Okay.
You know what? I wish I could figure out a way to do a breakout room. I'm gonna try sending a breakout room for Miss Young. Let's see if she joins, and then, because it looked like she could read my lips, and tell her, and you pick whatever date you want, okay?
Okay.
Hit join, hit join. Perfect. Nope, she did it. Okay, the person with Jim and Steve identifier. What's your last name?
Radabush,
Spell it.
R-O.
Okay, got it. Okay, I thought you said it quick, so I wasn't sure what the
Oh.
last name. Yeah. Miss Gillis, Todd William Radabush, personal watercraft, pretrial, pretrial on that. Any offer? It was a safety violation. He didn't failed to wear a personal flotation device on a jet ski is the allegation.
What's the time? Show me.
Can
I
I
don't know
say
what time
something,
it's
Your
at.
Honor?
Hang on just a second. It said at 10 a.m. Last name Radabush. And I'll let you speak in just a minute.
Is that a misdemeanor? That's a misdemeanor, right?
That's what I said. Yes. It's a
Yeah, okay.
misdemeanor.
I'm gonna let him go down to impeding.
Mr. Radabush, if you want to accept the office, the prosecutor's plea, it would be $150 ticket. It's impeding. It's like a parking ticket. If you
So
want to
no
speak,
point
or you
on
can,
license.
it's no points or anything. If you want to speak to the court-appointed attorney, you can do that.
I'm
The
good
breakout
with it.
room
It's
was only
just
for a
pain.
minute.
Oh, sorry about that. Give me 1 second, Miss Young. What's that, Mr. Radabush?
I said, I'm good with paying the fine. I would just like to say for the record, though, I wear my life vest. I was at the boat launch and I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And I just took a couple dips and I took it off then. And I explained it to the officer. So then I just went in. And I mean, She said somebody could come by and hit you, and I'm like, oh, I'd have a better chance of hitting my head when I'm going in and out of the water.
All right. Well, I mean, that's the offer. It's the impeding 150 if you can pay it within 30 days, and then it's not, there's no points or no anything.
No points.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Okay, make sure you pay it within 30 days. You're all set.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
You're welcome. Have a good day. And we're waiting on that
Right.
other case of yours. We're not doing jury trials yet. We're waiting though.
Me?
Yeah, I have that you have a case that a drunk driving that's waiting for a trial.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, you're all set for today.
All right.
All right, okay, bye. All right, Miss Young, let's see if we can't do this again. I apologize.
That's okay. Can you see me?
Oh, no, Miss Phelps, I got you. Hang on just a second.
Okay.
All right, Miss Young, let's try this again. All right, Miss White, hit join again. Got it. Mr. Green, we're still waiting on your attorney. Ms. Tiapo. On the, Mr. Podsed, good morning. Can you hear me? You gotta unmute yourself, lower left.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Ms.
Okay.
Gillis, Mr. Podsed is set, it's a domestic, it's set at 10:15. And is there an offer on that?
$769,4A.
I'm gonna have you talk to the court-appointed attorney, Mr. Podsed, so just hang out for a minute, okay? Any other
Okay.
conditions, Ms. Gillis?
No, I just leave it up to the court.
Ms. Belcher,
Yes, Judge.
did you talk to, were you in a breakout room?
No, Judge. I was here.
Yeah, okay. I have Mr. Podsed, it's a domestic, 7694A. Who? With $400, you can explain to me why there shouldn't be any other conditions.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Mr. Podsed, all you're gonna do is hit join, okay?
Okay,
And meet Ms. Belcher there.
okay.
Go ahead and hit join. Mr. Anderson, what case are you on?
Good morning, Judge. I'm standing in for Carolyn Marsh, who has Brianna Phelps.
I think Ms. Phelps just joined us. Ms. Gillis, People versus Brianna Phelps.
And Gillis on behalf of the people.
James Anderson on behalf of Brianna Phelps. I'm standing in for Counsel of Record Carolyn Marsh. Your Honor, I should state that Ms. Marsh had been trying to contact Ms. Phelps and has not been able to make contact with her. Ms. Phelps, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Okay.
Today is the date and time set for a probable cause conference. Could you put us in a room so we can discuss?
Yep,
the matter
absolutely.
briefly? Thank you.
Ms. Phelps, all you're gonna do is hit join.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Cannon, good morning. Can you hear me? The person on the iPhone drinking your coffee, what's your last name? What's your last name, ma'am? Yep,
Atson?
Alice?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think we're waiting. Do you know where your attorney is?
Mr. Mays?
Oh, okay, we're waiting on Mr. Mays. As soon as he gets here, I'll do your case.
Okay.
All right, Miss Cannon, can you hear me?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Miss Gillis on Leora Cannon. It's a misdemeanor case.
My attorney's here, Your Honor. Burkett.
Oh, who's your attorney?
Raymond Burkett. He's been
Mr. Burkett. Mr. Burkett, can you hear me? I think he might be doing other Zooms because he hasn't spoken to me yet this morning, which is out of character for him.
I just talked to him, so he's waiting.
Okay, Mr. Burkett, are you ready? As soon as he jumps on,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm
there he
ready.
is.
How are you this morning, Your Honor?
I'm good. How are you? Are you ready to do this case or do you need a minute?
No, I'm ready.
Okay, People versus Leora Cannon. Mr. Burkett?
Well, once again, good morning again, Your Honor. Raymond Burkett on behalf of Ms. Cannon. Your Honor, where we stand right now is twofold. I know what the case is about, but even though we've made calls, we've gotten absolutely no discovery whatsoever.
Ms. Gillis, discovery on Ms. Cannon's case. It's a misdemeanor. It's a reckless use case.
I will send paper when I get back to the office. I think I can get the other prosecutor to send you some discs. Did you get the discs?
I got absolutely nothing. But I did talk to you and you said you were going to send them, but you didn't send anything.
Well, I give it to the other young prosecutor. I don't know why Alex didn't send anything, but we can send paper. It's not been uploaded, but the discs were uploaded. So I'm going to send those to you. Can you give me your email?
It's the same as my bar number, P30155 @AOL.com.
Okay.
So I mean, our adjourned pretrial dates are out a little bit because we're backlogged. So I got to give you a date, Mr. Burkett, that's out a minute. I think it's the June 9th at 10:45.
Just give me one brief second, Your Honor. Your Honor, that would work fine.
June the 9th at 10:45, and that's actually with Judge Oakley. All right, Miss Cannon?
Okay.
Thank you.
And Miss Cannon, did you take care of, there's a impeding ticket that you owe us money on. Are you familiar with that, or did you already pay that?
I just put that in the mail yesterday.
Perfect.
So you
I
can
just
have it.
wanted to raise it. It was on the file and we just moved, so we're in transition, so it may not have caught up to it yet. All right?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Mr. Burkett, have a wonderful day. Mr. Garcia, how are you this morning? You got to unmute, Mr. Garcia.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. What case are you on?
Case,
What's the last name? Is it a company?
Julio Garcia or J&G Contractors. The
Okay,
case number,
J&G, that's what I wanted. Who are you on behalf of J&G Contractors?
I am the owner, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Gillis, it's a improper load and an overweight. The overweight is 1373 and the improper load is a $235 ticket. Is there an offer on that?
He could plead to the improper load and I'll give 20% off the, how much did you say the
1373.
So, okay, so 20%. I'm just going to give you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
It's not improper load because for some reason on the ticket he wrote he got 65,000 pounds, and I can prove you, we went and dumped it at the landfill and was only 60,000 pounds, and my limit was 65,000 pounds actually.
Okay,
was-
well, you know what? Hang out just a second, and I'm gonna have you talk to Ms. Belcher. Ms. Belcher, what are we doing on Craig Podsad?
Your Honor, we're going forward with the offer.
Okay, Mr. Podsad, do you understand that by pleading guilty, I don't know that I have any stamps in my office, huh? Yes, I do. That you're giving up your rights. It's listed in the advice of rights form, and you're gonna plead on this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Deferred for a period of a year. Who was talk to me about this situation, Ms. Belcher, before he plead. Well, let me hang on just a second. Mr. Pat said, and is it true that on or about March the 21st, you were 27512 Dupree in Romulus, and that you assaulted one Raymond Robbins?
Yeah, we had altercation.
Push,
with my
shoved,
stepdad.
and unconsented touching.
Yes.
And that you're either a resident or former resident of his household?
Yeah, I used to live there before this.
Okay, what's the relationship, Ms. Belcher?
Stepfather, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Are you speaking to him? I see that there's no contact. Is that?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him since all this went on.
That's correct, Judge.
Through a third party, you're not living there anymore. Are you still having contact with your mother?
No.
Okay, do you think that you're going to want to have contact with your mother?
When I asked him that, Your Honor, he has been making contact with his mother. She just has not been returning his phone call.
If there comes a point, Mr. Pod said that through a third party, not you, that your stepfather, that you want to reconnect, they have to reach out to the court.
Okay.
And then we'll lift the no contact, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna continue the bond conditions, but I'm not gonna assign any other types of conditions except the deferred for a year and payment of the $400 in costs. I'm not gonna make him go to any classes or anything.
Thank you, Your Honor. And he would be asking for a payment plan of $50 per month.
And I have no information, or no, I have a phone number. Is it 486-8945, Mr. Pat said?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say $50 a month, Ms. Belcher?
Yes, Judge, $50 a month, please.
And can I have, Mr. Pat said, can I have an email for you?
Yeah.
It's his first.
CraigPodsad@gmail.com.
Yeah, his first and last name at Gmail.
Perfect. We'll set up a payment plan, make the payments, don't get in trouble. You don't have to come back. I'll pull your record in a year and dismiss it. Do you understand?
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you very much and have a great, wait 1 second, and have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep, you're all set. Ms.
right, thank
Belcher, can you talk to Mr. Garcia? I know it's that G&J Contractors.
Yes,
He's
Judge.
saying, thank you. Mr. Garcia, I'm gonna put you in a, okay. Mr. Green, your attorney, Ms. Tiapo, is gonna get on in about 5 minutes. I just got a message, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Pod said you're all set. Mr. Garcia, I want you to just hit join and you'll join Ms. Belcher in breakout room number 2.
Okay.
And we have Mr. Hurt in the waiting room.
I have to press.
Good morning, Mr. Hurt. Yeah, you gotta hit join. Can you hit join?
Join. I'm new on this, Joanna. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Yep, if you touch the screen, it should say join breakout room and you can hit yes. Mr. Hurt, what case are you on?
Bentley, it's an arraignment, Judge.
Nope, I don't think so. Bentley?
Oh, I'm sorry, Butler.
It's a PCC.
Oh, it is? Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Are you expecting Mr. Butler?
I just,
It is an arraignment though, too. He hasn't been arraigned yet. You're correct.
you know what? He's calling me right now. Can I put you on mute for a minute?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes, Judge.
did you have an opportunity to speak to your client, or who were you in the breakout room with?
Yeah, we were in the breakout room. So with Ms. Phelps, we're gonna waive.
I'm gonna mute you, Mr. Green. All right, I need Ms. Phelps back. Ms. Belcher, did Mr. Garcia, he didn't join?
No, Your Honor, he did it, and the rooms are about to close.
Yeah, no, I see that. Okay, I'm going to
No,
close
I
them.
came,
I'm gonna close them out.
Joanna,
We'll try again,
I'm
Mr.
this, and
Garcia.
I'm sorry. I
Don't
pressed the
worry.
screen, the stop video, share.
You're fine. Just hang on a few minutes. Hang on.
Okay, okay.
Ms. Phelps. All right, Mr. Anderson, are we good? Ms. Phelps, do you understand that by waiving that you're giving up your right to have testimony taken whereby the prosecution would have to prove probable cause that a crime was committed, probable cause to believe that you were involved in the commission of that crime? Do you understand that, Ms. Phelps? Yes? You know what, I can't, you don't have volume, you gotta either, I don't know what you did.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah, and actually for arraignment purposes, I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty. But now my understanding is, as indicated by Mr. Anderson, that you're gonna waive, is that correct?
Yes.
And that you're not gonna have testimony, you understand that by waiving that you're giving up your rights and you're gonna be sent downtown on these files, is that correct?
Yes.
And you consent to doing that by Zoom?
Yes.
The defendant and her attorney having consented by Zoom, I'll bind the defendant over. The arraignment on the information will take place 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
And your attorney will give you, it's gonna be on May the 26th. And then he'll talk to you about the dynamics of what's gonna happen with that in 2 weeks, okay?
You'll get a text message.
But
Ms. Phelps.
I'll just release her on a $10,000 personal bond, okay, Mr. Anderson?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, in the meantime, Ms. Phelps, so I have 2 misdemeanor cases that are from Romulus.
Yeah.
One of them, it looks like you owe us money from, it's an old case from 2018.
Mhm.
And then there's a narcotic paraphernalia that actually is a 2016 case. That case I'm gonna waive and close out.
Oh, thank you.
But the civil infraction case, you owe us $380 on. Can I give you a payment plan on that?
Yes, please.
Can you do $50 a month?
Yes.
Can you give me a telephone number and an email that we can
Yes.
send the payment plan to? What's the cell
Yeah.
number?
The cell number is 1734-346-3001.
And an email?
And then my email is Brianna Phelps 8, like the number 8 @gmail.com.
Perfect. All right, we'll send you that payment plan. I'll close out the misdemeanor and you'll be done with us. All right, make sure you get a note with your attorney about the new date downtown in 2 weeks, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right, first of all, Miss Young on Miss White's case. Did you have enough time with her?
Yes. Thank you.
Did you pick a date?
Miss White indicated that Wednesday next week would be good for her.
At what time?
Could we do later morning?
Heather, can you check a time next week? (10:30), Miss Young?
Yeah, I'll do my best. I think that should be fine. I have an exam that morning and a couple final conferences. But hopefully things will go quickly, so.
All right, so it's gonna be May the 19th at 10:30, but it's gonna be with Judge Martin in courtroom number 4. Do you wanna, can you make, Miss White? Can you hear me? I know you can't hear me, but do you see me?
Yeah, she can see you.
Okay, perfect.
Can you hear
I
me?
appreciate, will you let her know that we're gonna be putting this over for 1 week for the
Yes.
ASL interpreter, but it's gonna be at 10:30 next Wednesday in courtroom number 4 with Judge Martin, who she saw a
Okay.
couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's gonna be next week in courtroom number 4 with Judge Martin, and we'll have the ASL interpreter there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Ms. Young?
At this time, Judge, I'm also asking that all of the paper and electronic discovery be produced, including, but obviously not limited to, any body cam videos that may have recorded the incident.
Ms. Gillis, will you get that? You got that, Ms. Gillis? You're muted, Ms. Gillis.
Yes, I will have paper to you in a few minutes. And can I talk to you for 2 seconds, Ms. Young?
Sure.
Wait, I'll just send you a message.
Okay.
All right, and on Miss White, you're free to go. Sir, that's helping her, you're free to go today, and then we'll see you next week, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
And David,
thank you.
I'll probably give you a call and I'm gonna email you, Miss White. So we'll talk
Okay.
soon.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Perfect. All right, Miss Belcher, with Mr. Garcia, I'm gonna try again.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's no worries.
I apologize.
No, don't apologize.
Joanna, according the ticket.
You're gonna actually go in, hang on just a second. You're
Mhm.
gonna go, I'm gonna open up a room and your screen's gonna say join. Hang on one second.
Okay.
Your screen's gonna say join and you're gonna hit the button. Okay, ready? Do you
Yes.
see a button that says join?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Belcher, hopefully he got it now. All right, Mr. Jones, what are you here for?
I'm here to report that Mr. Rice is AWOL and he's already in warrant to a colleague of yours.
What, Rice, what case, what time is that set at?
We had it for 10.
Oh, you know what? Yep. Heather, we already pulled it yesterday. We knew because he was bench warranted on other cases. And so they had already pulled it.
I know, but I couldn't resist the need to see you, Judge, so I
Oh,
came.
thanks. Yeah, sure. All right, Mr. Jones.
I'm afraid of Gillis. I want the record to reflect that.
Yeah, okay. It's reflected. You're
What did
all
he
good.
say about me?
He said he's whatever. He's happy to see me and he's afraid of you is what he's saying.
Should be the opposite way around.
All right, Mr. Hurt, back to you now. What you're on,
Bye,
Mr.
Judge. Have a
Butler.
great day.
who
Stay
has-
safe.
Thanks, Mr. Jones. Have a great day. Mr. Hurt, you're on with Mr. Butler. Do you want me to put you in a breakout room with him?
No, I've spoken to him. I need to talk to Ms. Gillis for a quick second.
Miss Gillis, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Hurt.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit join. Mr. Flake, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. Hang on, let me pull your file. Give me just a minute. I just had the prosecutor go in a breakout room and then I'll talk to you. Okay, let me see what's going on with your case. The person on the Galaxy J2, what's your last name, sir? If you could unmute
Kaminsky.
yourself.
Hold
on. Now.
Yep, what's your last name?
Kaminsky.
Are you here on Kaminsky file or is it a company name?
No, it's Kaminsky.
No, ma'am, it's Kaminsky.
What time were you set at?
10:20.
10:20.
I don't have a 10:20 case. You got the wrong day? What?
No, we did this last month on the 13th, and we realized that we were supposed to be here today.
Well, yeah, except that today's not the 13th. Today's the 12th. Tomorrow's
Oh
the
my
13th.
goodness, again. Okay.
Yeah, again.
Thank you.
So I will, it's no worries. I will see you tomorrow at 10:20. Okay.
Thank you,
And then
Judge.
I'll probably know who you are then.
Right.
All right. I'll
Have a
see you
good day,
tomorrow.
Judge.
Thank you. Yep, you're all set. And Miss Matson, we're still waiting. I'm well aware that you're there. So,
Yes, ma'am.
and there's Mr. Mays. So we're all good. Mr. Nunley, what are you here for?
I am here for somebody named Flake.
I have Mr. Flake. Perfect. I was just gonna say to him that I was gonna have him talk to Miss Belcher, but I guess I have your name on this. What did we adjourn this for, Mr. Nunley?
Final
I
pre-trial.
see that, I see the subpoena the victim by Zoom. And since I've already had one of these this morning, I imagine Ms. Gillis didn't do it. So we'll see when she jumps back on, but I imagine I'll accept a motion from you. Mr. Mays on Miss Matson.
Yes,
What
Your
are we
Honor.
doing?
Good morning. I need to meet with the prosecutor real quick. If she's available.
She's in a breakout room. Give me a minute and I'll have her talk to you, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Just hang out, everybody. And Mr. Valdez, hopefully Ms. Tiapo gets on in just a minute, okay?
Hey, Royce.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Miss Belcher, did you talk to him? I know he's still stuck in the breakout room. Did you get
He's back,
anywhere?
Judge. I did have enough time to speak with him. Now I just need to speak to Miss Gillis.
Okay, yeah, get in line. So
Thanks, Judge.
we're waiting. Mr. Nunley has to speak to her. Mr. Mays has to speak to her. So,
Not a problem, Judge. I can wait.
all right. Yep, as soon as she gets back, we'll do it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. How many? How many? Hello? Man, why am I going to court with domestic violence?
Mr.
Yeah.
Butler, you may want to mute yourself, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Jane, we're all waiting on you.
I'm here.
All right,
What's
Ms.
going on?
Gillis, Mr. Mays needs you on Alice Matson. So,
Okay.
well, wait a second. You know what? Mr. Mays, I apologize. Miss Belcher, you wanted to talk to her. You were already in a breakout room, so I'm gonna let you, actually, I'm gonna stick you in with her with Mr. Mays.
Okay, thanks.
Hopefully we can, yeah, all of us
And then
at
you
once.
can both do that. And Mr. Hurt, you're all set?
Yes.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Wait, wait.
Oh, wait a second. What
Yeah,
are
we
we
gotta go on the
doing?
record. Yeah.
Yeah, People versus Walter Butler. And for purposes of arraignment, I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty. Mr. Hart, you waive the formal reading.
We do, Your Honor.
And then are we adjourning it?
Yeah, if we could get a second PCC date, that'd be great.
Do you have a preference on how many weeks?
I don't, whatever works for the court. are
I'll
you-
do it June the 2nd at 9:15.
Would, Judge, that's a pretty jammed up day. Could we do the week before?
One second on that.
Yeah, hang on just a second. I'm trying to pull up the dates that Heather sent me. May the 26th at 10 o'clock.
That'll work.
Got that, Miss Gillis?
May the 26th at 10 o'clock.
And that's
Ms.
with
Gillis
Judge
will send me the-
Martin.
You'll resend the discovery, right?
Yes, I am. They're doing it
And
right,
that's with,
right
that's
now.
with Judge, Mr. Hurt, that's with Judge Martin, okay?
Okay,
Yeah, she's doing it right now. Don't worry.
I appreciate it. All right, thanks, everybody.
I
Take
already
care.
arraigned him, Mr. Heather. I already did it. All right, Mr. Hurt, you're all set. Mr. Butler, you're all set. Ms.
Thanks,
Belcher, I'm gonna
second.
stick you and Mr. Mays in a breakout room with Ms. Gillis on those two cases.
Thank you, Judge.
And then Mr. Nunley, you'll be next. Good morning, Ms. Tieppo. How are you?
Oh, good morning, Judge. My apologies. I was in Third Circuit and then I was in Judge Oakley's waiting room for a bit, so.
Yeah,
I
no
apologize.
worries. I knew there was some confusion. What did we adjourn this for?
Discovery and
It was
unfortunately.
just discovery. I thought that there was an issue that she had to talk to somebody that there was some chance. And maybe I'm getting my cases mixed up, that they were maybe not going to go forward. That's not this case.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
At least on my end, I'm still waiting on the discovery.
Oh, you're still waiting on the discovery? All right, well, we'll get, because we only adjourned it 1 week for some reason.
Right.
Just because of the age of the case. Well, Miss Gillis is in a breakout room. Give me just a minute. As soon as she gets back on, we'll work on it, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yep, thanks. And I got one attorney in front of you to talk to her, so give me just a couple. Do you want to talk to Mr. Green, or are you good?
I guess I need to speak to the prosecutor first, if I could.
Okay, yep, give it just a
Thank
couple of minutes. Just hang out, Mr. Green, okay?
Okay.
Ms. Belcher, did you resolve anything?
Judge, we're setting it for a formal hearing.
All right, I'm going to set it for a formal hearing at,
Is it possible, Judge, to do it on the 16th? I have you all day that day.
actually, that is my date.
Yay.
Well, and why do I have, oh, because I already have 5 formal hearings. But why don't we do it, this will make 6. Why don't we do it at 11:30 on June 16th, and that'll just make 6 formal hearings.
That's perfect, Judge. And then we'll have my bench trial at 12:30 and you'll just see me all day long.
Yep.
Okay. Mr.
Yeah,
Garcia?
actually, your bench trial is by Zoom.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Well, this is actually a bench trial and a formal
And a
hearing,
formal
by
hearing.
the way. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's got the
Yeah,
misdemeanor.
we have the misdemeanor. I got you.
So 11:30 on June 16th. Mr. Garcia, do you understand you're going to come into the court live on June the 16th at 11:30, okay? And we'll have a trial.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the address is 34110 Ecorse Road in Romulus?
Yes.
All right, I'll let Miss Gillis know that that's the date, the 16th at 11:30.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right? All right, Mr. Garcia, you're all set.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
And then, Miss Belcher, I think you're all, oh, well, you gotta wait, if you wait for just a little bit.
Be here, Judge.
Down to 2 hours. Shit crazy.
Ugh. Maze, what's your email?
William@duimaze.com.
All right, Mr. Mays, on People versus Alice Matson, what are we doing?
We're going to schedule this for an exam, Your Honor.
I have a June 16th at 2 o'clock.
June 16th.
That's live, correct? Oh, and I'm, for arraignment purposes, do you waive the formal reading?
We do, Judge, and ask the court to enter a not guilty plea. No, we can do the exam by Zoom.
No.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do it in person.
That's fine. I don't care. I have other live exams that day, so it doesn't make a difference to me.
Okay, all right.
We'll do it live
At the new courthouse?
at the new courthouse, June the
Wow.
16th at 2 o'clock. Do you
All right.
understand, Miss Matson?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Judge, is there a chalkboard in the courtroom? In the new courtroom?
Is there what?
A chalkboard?
No, I left the chalkboard specifically.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We'll see you on the 16th.
All right, you're all set. Thank you.
Alice, you can log off.
All right, and Ms. Gillis, on the J&G Contractors case, I set that for a formal hearing and a bench trial on June the 16th at 11:30.
Okay.
You got that with Ms. Belcher?
Yeah, I mean, I just sent the lieutenant all the,
Okay, I'm just telling you what the date is. It's June the 16th at 11:30. And now Mr. Nunley needs to talk to you on Terrell Flake. And then we have Ms. Tiapo. So Ms. Gillis, if you could rejoin breakout room number 1, and I'm gonna send Mr. Nunley there.
okay. Are you scanning it all? Yeah. Oh my God, you're the best. I tried to do that. I've done it with one page, but.
All right, Mr. Nunley on Mr. Flake.
Mhm.
What are we doing?
Your
So
Honor.
that's the date and time scheduled for a final pretrial where the victim must appear. It's my understanding that the victim is not here. We are about 25 minutes past the scheduled start time. At this time, we motioned for dismissal.
Ms. Gillis?
That's correct, Your Honor. I left a message with her on May 4th, told her to Zoom in next week. And I had that IC caller and she did not respond. So
Okay, I'll dismiss it. You're all set, Mr. Flake. I will tell you, Mr. Flake, that you need to start your payment plan though next week with us.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
actually gonna schedule a payment later on today.
Perfect. All right, I'll dismiss this case. Thank you. You're all set.
All right.
Thank you. See you guys
Yep,
later.
have a great day. Ms. Tieppo, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Gillis, correct?
Yes, thank you.
Ms. Gillis, hang on just a second. And that's on green, Ms. Gillis.
Okay.
Mr. Ryan, what are you here for?
I think I have I represent Gibson Trucking.
Okay,
I'm a little late. It was 10:30. I think is a formal hearing or pre-hearing.
it's not a formal, but yeah, I have it. As soon as we get the prosecutor back, I'll put you in a breakout room with her, okay? So just hang out for a minute.
Yep.
Who worse? Courts on my job. Shit. 9:45 turns to 11 o'clock.
Kind of all amazing to me what you're doing. You're much better than Benner.
All right, Ms. Tiapo, on People versus Valdez Green,
Yes.
Mr. Green's here, Ms. Tiapo, on behalf of Mr. Green. Ms. Gillis, you and Ms. Tiapo have had an opportunity to be in a breakout room. What are we doing? You're muted.
At least I'm remembering to mute. So we're sending her the discovery as we speak, all the paper discovery. I'm going to check on any sort of video. I doubt there is any because of the circumstances and the age of the case.
So should I set it, or do you want me to just set it for an exam, or do you want to?
How far out would that be?
June 16th at 2:30.
I would say.
I'll let you say something, Mr. Green. Hang on one second, okay?
I guess it's up to the court. I mean, I can go either way. Obviously, by June 16th, I should have all the discovery, but clearly, I need to review it with my client.
What did Mr. Green, did you want to say something, or did you want to talk to your attorney?
No, I just wanted to ask, is there any way I can get that date? Because I know for sure I wasn't even present at that job when that took place. I wasn't present.
Why don't we just set it on the 16th at 2:30? Ms. Tiapo, if you don't have the discovery, reach out to Heather in my office in the next couple of weeks. Don't wait until the 15th of June so that we can track down Ms. Gillis and if and I'll entertain a motion on the 16th of June if you don't have it.
Okay, so that would be 2:30 p.m. June 16th. That's an in-person exam?
Well, if that's what you want, I mean, we could do it either way, in person or Zoom. It's your choice.
I think in person.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. So we'll do it on June the 16th. Mr. Green, you're going to come over to the court on that day. Do you understand?
Yes, at 2:30.
At 2:30, correct.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to put in the chat the date of the offense so his attorney can.
I have the date of the offense. The offense date is March the 12th of 2018.
It's been amended. It's 12/20/2017 to 3/12/2018. It's over a span of period that parts were being stolen.
That's a long period of time.
And that's what I'm saying.
I've seen a lot longer, so.
Yeah, I was not there.
Mr. Green, can you confirm for me your phone number? Because I'm not sure I have the correct one.
313.
Okay.
946-4685.
Okay. All right, sir. So I guess we're just waiting on the discovery, and the next date is June 16th.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna find nothing because I wasn't there. I got lied on. That's why it's taking you guys so long to
Okay,
get what you.
Mr. Green, you gotta, they'll have the hearing on that date and you'll be here and they have whatever they have and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, and Ms. Tiapo, you have the contact information for him now?
Yes, I do. Thank you so much. Your
Okay,
Honor.
perfect. All right, Mr. Green, I appreciate your patience this morning. I know you patiently waited all morning, so I will see you live on the 16th, okay?
2:30, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Can you let me
Mr.
know?
Ryan, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Gillis on Gibson Brothers Trucking. Miss Gillis, if you just hit rejoin breakout room number 2, and I'll send Mr. Ryan there. Miss Belcher, it is after 11. I think you're all set.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
You too.
Have a good day.
Miss Mortsfield, I think you're all set. We're done with the felonies. All right, Miss Gillis, on People versus Gibson Brothers.
What we've decided, Your Honor, is that he's going to pay 80% of the overweight, which I didn't know what it was.
I can
And-
tell you in 1 second. The overweight is 2261, so 80% is 1800.
Okay. And then he'll plead responsible to the equipment violation and dismiss the improper load.
The equipment violation is a $200 ticket, so the total is $2,000. Mr. Ryan, and I'll dismiss the misdemeanor. Is that payable within 30 days?
We should be able to do it in 30 days. Yes. Your Honor.
I'll
Thank
make
you.
that notation. You're all set. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.